Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Lesson 2, How to Rank in Google Maps, my top tips, tricks, and super secrets. Today's going to be a great lesson because it focuses in on-page optimization. That's everything you need to put on your website so Google recognizes you for the keywords that you're trying to rank and the areas that you're trying to rank in. Before I get started, I just want to thank everyone for your donations. I cannot believe how many people donated. This has been great. This has been great. I want to thank everybody. I have a donation link on the bottom of this video. This helps me, helps pay my staff, and lets me put out my next video. So this is great. I really appreciate it. I want to just shout out my friend Vincent and John B, Nate, Ryan, EJ, Simon, and the Daily Dentist. There was a bunch of others that I promised to shout out the next time. I just don't want to take up this whole video with shout outs. But I just want to thank everyone for your donations, man. It's real important. If you can donate to my channel for this video, if you like it, if you think it'll help, that's great. It's $2.99. The link is below below in the description box. I have a PayPal link and I have just a regular link where you can put a credit card through, whichever is easiest for you. If you don't have the money, that's fine. I understand. If you could just take this video and just share it on your social media, that'll be great. But back to the lesson. This lesson is everything that you need to put on your website so Google recognizes you for that category and those keywords. I watched a 4-hour course. I'm going to try to condense this video into about 15 minutes, but I watched a 4-hour course on this, and I'm able to condense it into 15 minutes, everything that you need to know, but was afraid to ask. All right. Okay, guys, so let's get to it. No more talking. Let's get to the lesson. Go grab a cup of coffee and let's rock this. All right. And stay safe and better go kiss that family. Better kiss that family because now they're in the house with you. Now you can't run away from them too much. Stop the video for a second. Go give your wife, go give your kids a little kiss. Say thank you very much. Leave me alone for 15 minutes and let's watch this video. Let's get to it. Okay, guys, so I created this sheet for you. Like I said, I watched a 4-hour video. I took notes on it, and this is everything in it with no stories, no reason why, no anything. Let's just get right to it. Okay, so I'm using a website that I'm currently working on called Realtor in Cincinnati. I'm going to use that as the example. Not everything's done here. There's still some things that I'd want to do, but you'll see what I'm doing. Okay, so the title tag, we want to use the keyword and the city name. The title tag is if you mouse over the tab, you'll see that. See, it says top Cincinnati Realtor, hire the best realtor in Cincinnati, Ohio. So that fulfills that requirement. We use the keyword and we also use the city name. Okay. Keywords that we use in the description tag, we use the keywords. We repeated the keywords, we put it in a sentence and made sense, all right? The H1 tag, which is right here, top quality realtor in Cincinnati, this is called the H1 tag. And the reason why we're using top quality is because Google will also index you for other keywords like best, because that's a synonym of that, okay? This is the only thing that's going to be a little annoying is going back and forth, but you'll be able to see the changes that I've made to the website. The H2 site is a bulleted list. The H2 section, I'm sorry, is a bulleted list. So what we did is we created, you could find us while searching for a realtor in Cincinnati, and then we added just a couple of keywords. We're going to add about 6 or 7 more, but you'll notice that we did top rated real estate, best real estate guidance in Cincinnati, affordable realtor consultation, friendly nearby real estate agent, right? So what we did is we just typed in like affordable realtor and then just added other words to it that pulled up a 3-pack. Here are the client reviews, and this is the H3 tag. We're going to add more content here. I would like to add about 500 words in the H3, and I use a synonym. Then in the H4, this section is going to be changed. And this is the reason why I wanted to use this website, so you'll be able to see some of the changes that we do later on. I'd like to use keywords like residential, realtor, and commercial realtor. So what I would do is probably just have a couple of pictures underneath there with a couple of key terms: industrial realtor, so on and so forth. That would be my H4. Now, you'll notice that these images have the logo and the brand name on them. We're also in the middle of putting the name, address, and phone number and the keyword. So every picture on your website should have three things. Should have the brand, should have the name, address, and phone number, and then should have the keyword going across. In this case, it's Cincinnati Realtor. On the bottom is we have the address and phone number exactly as it appears in Google My Business. We have areas we serve. We have hours exactly as it appears in Google My Business. You notice right here, right? So the hours are exactly the same. Now, in the actual GMB, you'll notice that it says 8 a.m. with the 00 instead of just 8 a.m. next to one another. You could do it either way. You could do it either way. Okay, so we decided to do it on this one this way. We added his Facebook link. That's good just in case you have a manual review. Somebody wants to see if this is a real website. So you want to always make sure that you have either Facebook or Twitter or a combination of both. And try to post like twice a week. Okay. This is your GMB map that you embed. And then you also add the latitude and longitude. Okay, guys, so we are going to use this website, Realtor in Cincinnati, as an example for schema. Schema is basically a code that you add to your website that lets Google know your name, your phone number, your address, everything that they want to know about your business. They have a quick form that you just fill out, you turn it into code, and you install it on your website. There's a few ways to do it. One of the ways that I like to do it is using Structured Data Markup Helper. People do it other way by going to schema.org. I also have another link called Project Supremacy, and they create schema code. Let me show you how to use it through Structured Data Markup, and then I'll also include in the links below, in the text box below, the comment box below, I'll also include the links to schema, to Structured Data Markup, and Project Supremacy. So it's asking for the name. All you do is highlight it, right? You hit name, boom, and it's going to show right there. Phone number, whoops, phone number right here. And you hit that, and then the phone number is going to appear. You're just going to answer all the questions, and then you are going to create a tag, just like this. You'll copy the tag, and you'll add it on your website. All right? Pretty simple, right? Now, like I said, Project Supremacy has a great one. Now, when I used it years ago, I remember this being free, not just a trial. I don't know if you could use it. You're going to have to contact them if you want to use that. But if you want to use Project Supremacy, if they'll let you use the schema tag for always, or it's just a 14-day trial. I'm certainly not going to pay $47 a month, just for that. And then you could also go to schema.org, and you could do the tags. you could do the tags through there. Like I said, I like using structured data markup helper because once I create the tags, then I put the HTML inside the checker, and it checks to make sure to see if there's any errors. So you'll want to do that at the end. Also, you want to make sure that there aren't any errors. You just go to structured data markup helper and you install the tag that you just created to make sure there's no errors. Real simple. There's a lot of videos on that. I don't want this to be a schema video. It's quite boring. All right, guys, we're getting through. I hope so far everybody's learning, and let's move on to the next section. All right, guys, so this is probably one of the most important parts of this lesson. It's creating keyword pages. Keyword pages are specific keywords that you're trying to rank in the Google 3-pack for. So in this example, I'm using the example of realtor, right? So let's just say, for argument's sake, the domain name is abc.com, and we're trying to rank for the word realtor. That's the keyword that we're trying to rank for, or affordable realtor, or best realtor in my area. All right, one of those keywords. So what we do is I'm going to show you how to set up the page, right? But this is the silo structure that we want to use. What does that mean? It means that you're creating a keyword page with article pages that attach to the keyword page that support the keyword page. So the keyword says affordable realtor or realtor, whatever your keyword you're trying to reach. And then you have other pages that link exactly how I have it set up in this document. Article 3 links to Article 2, links to Article 1, links to the keyword page. And the keyword page naturally links to the home page. What are you doing here? You're showing Google that you have authority for that keyword. You've written enough content where Google says, okay, they appear to be the expert in this keyword. I always use the example of hardware stores. You have Joe's Hardware Store and you have Home Depot. If you need a hammer, where would you go? Would you go to Joe's, who has 1 or 2 aisles? Or would you go to Home Depot that has 50 aisles and 3 of them are dedicated to different types of hammers? Well, naturally, if they're both the same distance, you're going to go to the Home Depot. The Home Depot is going to have different selections and everything that you need to complete the job. And that's what Google wants to do. Google wants to send the user to the user to the website that has the best information. That's organic, and that's also in maps. Now you got to remember something. There's other factors in maps that aren't necessarily in organic, which have to do with, reviews, right? But you still need to have the information on your website to show Google, hey, we have 5 aisles of hammers. So we create a keyword page, and then we create article pages that connect to the keyword page. And this is the structure in which you use. Now, the last box, I used links. So if you're going to create backlinks, which we'll speak about in another video, you could point them at Article 3, because Article 3 is going to feed Article 2, is going to feed Article 1, is going to feed the keyword page, right? Because you're going to link those articles to each other. All right. Let me show you how to find keyword pages. So in this example, I'm using the keyword realtor. But you could use affordable realtor, you could use best realtor in my area, best electrician in my area, whatever your industry is. Just make sure it pulls up a 3-pack listing for that keyword. So going back to the example that I had said before, you're going to create a keyword page on the keyword that you're trying to rank for. In this case, it's realtor. Then I need article pages. The article pages, what I do is I just scroll down to the bottom of Google and it says searches related to realtors. And what I'll do is I'll just pick 2 or 3 keywords that I could write an article, 250, 300 words on that subject. And I just set it up in the silo. So in this case, I picked realtor websites, right? I could write 500 words on 300 words on that keyword. I could compare Zillow to my real estate service, or I could talk about how my real estate service is inside Zillow, and that we work with Zillow, or I could give the definition of realtor, right? So what I'm trying to do is just trying to write enough articles to support that page, to say, hey, Google, going back to the Home Depot idea, is that not only do we have an article that has 1,000 words on the main article page, on the main keyword page, but we also have these supporting pages, these article pages that support the keyword page, right? So let's move on to how to set up your keyword page in the first place. Hey guys, remember once again, this is how you set up your silo pages with the keyword, then Article 1, Article 2, and Article 3, which I showed you how to get. And you just connect one to the other and connect that to the main keyword page. It's just real easy. All right, guys, how's everybody doing? We feel okay? We're doing okay? You get up and stretch for a second. I hope this lesson is helping you. It really is all my best information. So I set up a page called mindsaw.com/YouTube/sheets. And on that page, you will notice that I have you'll have the PDFs on that page. The second PDF here are the keyword silo pages, how to set up the keyword pages rather. Okay, so you'll see a sheet like this, and you could just download it and you could use it as a guide. Now let's just go over this page. This is how you set up your keyword page. So very simple. Your keyword is your domain.com/whatever your keyword is. Affordable realtors, top electrician in Brooklyn, New York, whatever your keyword is. Okay. Okay. So that's your domain name, right? You have your business name. You have your phone number on the top of the website, with your logo over there. And what I like to do is I'm starting to put your address underneath the logo on the homepage, meaning that sometimes somebody looks at your website either on mobile or on a desktop, especially on mobile, and they see your logo and your phone number. And I'd like to put 1010 Main Street, Tampa, Florida. Right? So like right away, they're like, oh, okay, that's not far. And then they'll call. So that's a good thing. Put your address right underneath. Use a little map marker, right? That little balloon thing, that little pin mark. And right underneath your logo, put your address, 1010 Main Street, Tampa, Florida, wherever you are. And naturally your phone number. Now, another thing is on your website, please make your phone number nice and big. I don't know why people take their phone number and put it in the upper left-hand corner and put it in like a 3-point font that nobody can see it. If you want phone calls, you need your phone number in the right-hand corner and make it nice and big. All right, now that that's over. All right, so this is your H1 tag. And what we do is we create an H1 tag where we want to use the keyword and the area. So I put something like, friendly Tampa real estate brokers, right? We just don't want to put Tampa real estate there. We want to create a little sentence. So you want to use friendly, you want to use honest, affordable, whatever keyword you want, whatever you want to use here. Just be careful not to keep reusing the same keyword. All right, so if in your keyword page you used affordable real estate broker, you don't want to keep putting affordable Tampa real estate brokers. Just try to vary that up a little bit. Okay. Now, underneath your H1 tag, you do a little business overview, and that could be 30 or 50 words. You don't have to go crazy there. And you want to use a relevant picture. You want to use a relevant picture. So I'm going to show you something. I probably should have had this prepared, but you know what? This is better that I do it this way. So watch this. Watch this. You want to go crazy? You want to go nuts? Right? All right, let's get nuts. So I go to Tampa real estate brokers, right? That's the keyword that I'm trying to rank. I go to images. And what is it that I notice about the images here? I'm noticing, what are the similarities? Well, I'm noticing most of the people are Caucasian. They appear to be in groups. And there's a picture of the city, right? Picture of the city, Caucasian, right? That's what I'm noticing. The image that I would create on my website would be Caucasian people, right? Either one or a group, standing behind the city of Tampa. And that's the picture that I would put on my keyword page, right? I would add the keyword that I'm trying to rank for. I would add my NAP, name, address, and phone number. And I would add my logo. So there's a lot going on in the picture. I would take, I'm going to just say it again real quick. Get a group picture. Photoshop it, stand in front of the city of Tampa. Add your keyword to the upper left-hand side. Add your name, address, and phone number to the lower left. And in the lower right, add your logo. And that's the image that I would use when creating an image to put on my website. All right? Sexy, right? Okay, now, in the H2 tag, I would use the geographic area, once again, Tampa or Hillsborough County, and I would use a synonym of realtor, or in your case, electrician or lawyer. I would use a synonym, which would be attorney. Use a different word. Now, in the H2, that's where you want to create your list. I would say the more the better. I would say the more the better, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get found for multiple keywords on this keyword page rather than just one keyword like affordable realtor. See, in this H2, we have voted top rated synonym Hillsborough realtor. Or synonym of the keyword, whatever realtor, whatever the synonym of realtor is, and you could put the city or Hillsborough or something like that. You could put that in here. It's okay, right? But what voted top rated is you'll come out under best realtor, and everything that Google sees as synonyms as top rated. You see, providing the best advice to Hillsborough County realtors, or a synonym of that, affordable professionals you can trust in your area. Not each one of these bullet points do you have to use the city name or the synonym of the keyword that you're trying to rank for, right? So that, you don't want to keyword stuff it. It's okay just to put the word affordable, because what Google will say is, okay, affordable, and they also say realtor, and they also say Tampa, must be affordable Tampa realtors. So it's okay to say affordable professionals you can trust in your area, right? We're trying to pick up the near me. Here's another one for near me. Friendly nearby realtors you could count on. We have the top reviews, once again saying best, right? Search for houses to buy or sell, right? And just go through Google and look at everyone else's H1 tags. I'll show you what I mean, right? So a lot of times in the Google ads, that's where the best copy is written because people are paying for that. See, so it says top Tampa realtors based on millions of reviews. Boom, right there. I would take that one. Maybe not millions of reviews. I would put, hundreds of reviews. So, just change it around a little bit. Once again, connect with the right realtor. I would take that. Let's see. These are all for your H2, for your bulleted list, right? Okay. Right? I like the word school, right? See if that could be put in some way in your area. Okay. Tampa FL, realtors and real estate agents, right? Okay. Your premier, I would have never thought to use that keyword, right? Specialist, broker specialist, business broker specialist, all those type of stuff. Just make a list of all those keywords and then come back to your H2 tag and then just try to list, 7 to 10, 15 different bulleted lists. All right. Okay. Now, in your H3 tag, you want to use a synonym of the business, your line of business. So, for example, I put our realtors have been serving the entire Hillsborough area since 1973. That is my favorite year of my life. I was 7 years old. In 1973, the Mets went to the 7th game of the World Series and lost to the Oakland A's. And I could tell you just about anything about that year. President Nixon was the president. Spiro Agnew had to resign on October 10th, 1973. Don't test me about 1973. George Foreman was the heavyweight champ. Don't test me. It's impossible. I know everything. All right. In the 500 words, you want to underline, italic, and bold the keyword that you're trying to rank. So in 500 words, try to use the keyword 3 times. And in each one of the keywords, each time you use the keyword, underline it, bold it, and italicize it. Now the H4 are brands we carry or services that we perform. So commercial real estate, I'm using realtor as the example. Please just swap out your industry if you're a lawyer or if you're an electrician or a plumber or whatever you do. Okay? Okay. And, once again, in the H4, I would find relevant pictures for residential realtor, commercial realtor, industrial realtor, if that's what you do. And Google those pictures and find the relevancy in the pictures, what's common in those pictures. And in those pictures, add the keyword, add the logo, and add your NAP in those pictures and put them on your website. You're getting gold here for $2.99, kids. Okay, other things you could add on your page are discounts that are offered, any kind of coupon codes, any other kind of additional information. You may want to just browse what the other people put on their website for additional information. Maybe Keller Williams put something like, okay, you know what, I could use something like that on my site. We do that, right? The wheel is already invented. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Don't steal from people. Put it in your own words, but try to look for additional information. Google is looking for websites that don't all have the same exact information. And if you could add something to your website that may be different or beneficial, that's a great way of ranking. Naturally, you want to have your business hours. That should be in your footer. You want to have, your time that you're open, and preferably, if you want, you could put your time zone, the credit cards that you accept, and remember to also in the footer is to add your longitude and latitude. A lot of times I like to put that right under my map in the footer, add the longitude and latitude. You don't need to link it, just put it underneath the map. All right, real simple, real simple. I hope this helped. Once again, you could just go to mindsaw.com and YouTube. YouTube/sheets, and you could download the sheets. They're free. If there's a place on that page where you could contribute also if you'd like to. If you don't, please share us on social media, and let's wrap this up. Okay, guys, so this is just a sample of a article page, right? Maybe about 200 words. It just has the keyword that I found on the bottom is related searches, for example, and just write a little 250, 300 word keyword page. Just make sure that you have a link on this page that goes to the next page in the diagram, right? Every page links to the next Article 3, links to Article 2, links to Article 1, links to the keyword page. All right. All right, guys, so one of the things that you could do to show more relevancy is to create GeoCity article silos. Very simple. All you do is set up a page, yourdomain.com, whatever your domain name is, .com/ things to do. My city, where I live right now, is Tampa. After what my wife said to me, I could never go back to New York. What did she say? She said, get out. So I'm here. All right. Anyway. Okay, so things to do in Tampa. Things to do in Tampa. And you just create a simple page with a bunch of things to do. So you go to Google, you type in things to do in your city, then click maps, and Google will give you their suggestions. Take 5 of their suggestions, try to put them in an order closest to your location, and the 5th one should be furthest away from your location. If possible, take one from north, east, west, south, right? So you hit all 4 corners, and then you may want to also grab more things to do in that go further out. So 5 or 10 miles out, you also want some things to do on that are 5 to 10 miles out, right? So what we're trying to do is expand our radius. All right. So you create this page with things to do, and then you click each article, and on each article you write 300 words on the Tampa Hard Rock Casino, for example. Okay, it's a great task to send over to Fiverr and just tell them, hey, I need an article written about the Hard Rock Casino. And this has nothing to do with your brand. You're just being information for your city. Okay. Each page you want to put, when you create each article page, you want driving directions from your business, right? From your business, from the things to do back to your business. You want driving directions. Now, when you set up the Google map, use your brand name, not your address. My address in Staten Island is 900 South Avenue. That's my business address, 900 South Avenue. I wouldn't use that to create my Google map, use your brand name. The URL is different. Okay, that's definitely a good trick. All right, and then just silo your articles the same way that we did for the keyword pages. Each silo page, you link to the next page, and then you also, on each silo page, create a link back to your home page. So there should only be 2 links. One should be from the Hard Rock Casino to the airport to your things to do page, and that things to do page goes to back to your home page. Right? Just set up the silo the same way that I created in that document for keywords. You do the same thing. I think I'm going to create my next video. I already have all the content prepared. Is how to write content for your website, how to do it for free, and do it pretty quick. Right? So I'll do that in my next video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope that you liked it. With that, I'm going to say, please, if you could donate, if you think this 40-minute video is worth $2.99, please donate $2.99. I have a PayPal link. I have a credit card link below. And if you can't do that at this time, I know times are very difficult. Please share it on your social media. And once again, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone. And let's keep rocking it out, guys. Rock it out, yo!